Hey guys, this is dboorN here with NetcodeGuides.com. Today we're going to be doing a demo review for Clueless. And what I noticed on this first round is you kind of just run out without moving in any unusual way. You run into common angles, like you just go right across the site, and obviously you have no chance here. So basically what you did is you just like put one streamlined path across this site, and you expose yourself to literally any angle CT was holding, like just head level if they just had their crosshair pre-aimed. You're just a free kill. It was almost like they didn't have to aim at you. So especially on pistol rounds, when you come out and you're one of the first guys out, you want to be jumping around and just taking damage and just getting information of where they're at so they don't instantly kill you, so you actually have a chance to react. This round here, you're going to end up flashing yourself, and for some reason you go forward off of that, which is a little bit weird. And then here you're going to get caught with a nade out. And in this game, with the way the nades work, it's almost like you shouldn't pull it out because of how long it takes to pull out, coupled with the fact that it does like little to no damage unless you put it directly on them. So like you saw there, he didn't kill you, but he probably should have. He peeked you when you had a nade out. So I would just try to in terms of the flashbang, be a little bit more aware, and B, try to keep your gun out as opposed to pulling nades out and trying to kill them with that. So with how chaotic this site gets, you can't just force this plant here. Obviously it kind of evens with the numbers for your team, or for their team rather. So like you saw here, there was like a smoke down, like it kind of gave them cover to kind of run into the site like that guy did, and your teammates weren't able to see him. And when you take a site, yeah, you want to plant quickly so that the time is ticking while they're rotating, but you also want to get it down safely because at that point your teammates are already in post-plant positions. So you just want to be able to get the bomb down safely and defend the bomb site from there. So when you got into the site, you can kind of hover a little bit, make sure you're covered, make sure you know what your teammates are watching. Maybe even wait for the smoke to go away so your teammates can cover you. Or the last option would be to fake plant, make sure no one rushes you, and then go ahead and plant. So I waited forever to see an Opera actually peek this angle because as you can see, your flash doesn't work and he just is standing there and just easily kills you. So your flash actually lands up here. So I'm assuming you're trying to bank it off of this and have it come back. But a couple of different flashes you can throw would be off of here and it kind of ricochets to right here. Or you can throw it off the top of somewhere in this area and it will bounce back in front of the Opera. And then likewise, even if your flash did get him, you peeked instantly off of it. So what you need to do is like throw that flash, wait for it to blow up, see if he takes a blind shot, and then progress. Because what you don't want to do is give him a free kill, and none of your teammates are in a position to trade it, so it's like a wasted death. So this round here, you're gonna be like peeking this area eventually, I think. Yeah. Okay. So you need to play a safer spot somewhere like quad because as the side guy, your job is to stay alive. So if you want to play this spot here, you need to bait your teammates so that they're when these T's come out, your teammates are shooting them and they're not really focused on you. And from there, you're tapping these guys at forklift. As opposed to peeking here, you died and your teammate really had no chance to trade the kill. A better spot for pistol round would be somewhere in quad here so that you can stay alive. Because at that point, they have to actually rush you and commit to the site to actually kill you. And by the time they do that, you have teammates rotating through spawn, and they at least have them pinch in the site even if you do die. So this round's kind of an irrelevant round to point this out, but when you get into flank spots like this, you need to take advantage of them. You kept running around, you give your spot away, at some point they're gonna take note of it and hear you. So like when you get to this point here, you can start walking, and the thing about that is you had so much information by pushing mid and knowing they weren't there, but you just gave it all away by continually to push and run, and they eventually heard you and they just killed you easily. So to try to take note of advantageous spots that you put yourself in when you flank and you gain a lot of ground and a lot of information on them. This has been dboorN with NetcodeGuides.com, and I hope you learned something.